Hearing the word murder still catches the showrunners of The Buccaneers off guard. In the Victorian-era drama, while backstabbing is commonplace among the ruling class and the cultural elite, actually killing someone has never been part of the Apple TV Plus series, until now. In the 6th episode of Season 2, the storyline of Jinny, Imogen Waterhouse, trying to escape her abusive husband Lord James Seadown, Barney Fishwick, came to a close when his last-ditch attempt to imprison her ended with him killing his own brother, Lord Richard Marrable, Josh Dillon. It's interesting hearing it called murder, but of course it is murder, says series creator-slash-writer-slash-executive producer Catherine Jakeways. We talked a lot about whether it was going to feel like too much, and whether it was possible to do that in our world of fun. But we've explored difficult themes in the past, and we took it quite seriously in terms of whether it was going to work. The decision to kill a character so foundational to the story, Richard's marriage to Conchita, Elisa Beau, launched the series, bore the responsibility of not only ending this Seadown storyline that has driven much of the action since the Season 1 finale, but also justify sidelining a number of other pressing storylines, including the cliffhanger from the last episode when Lizzy, Aubrey Ibrag, stood on the steps of the church deciding whether to marry Hector, Jacob Ifen, or run away with Theo, Guy Remmers. For what it's worth, she chose neither. But the severity of this episode called for a different tone than romantic indecision. It is kind of a hospital waiting room episode, where something big and awful has happened to one of them, but because they're all a gang and they're kind of a found family, it feels like it's happening to all of them, Jakeways says. It also marked the first time the entire young cast shared the screen since Season 1. The real joy for us in this episode is that they are all back together, but they have to leave all of their problems at the door, executive producer Beth Willis adds. All eyes are on Jinny. If you're in a hospital waiting room, you're not talking about life or the argument you had yesterday. You're focusing on one thing, and we just thought that was a really interesting way of exploring all of the tension. After Seadown's controlling, violent nature shattered their seemingly fairy tale marriage in Season 1, Jinny fled to Italy to save herself and their son. But Seadown found her in the most recent episode, and when he failed to compel her to come home, he took their child. With the help of her assembled friends, Jinny returns to England and finds sympathy in a reporter who helps her circulate the truth of Seadown's cruelty. But when she angrily confronts him in a theater, he uses the image of a hysterical woman to have her institutionalized and later confined to their home.